Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Ford of Souderton in Souderton, Pennsylvania to check out this brand new, redesigned and refreshed inside and out 2025 Ford Explorer. This is the ST line with four-wheel drive, so we're one up from the base trim. New trim levels for the Explorer in 25. Active is the base, then ST line, then Platinum, and then the ST, which is going to be the big dog in the lineup. So they've slimmed down the trims. So we're going to go through this redesigned SUV, and you can let me know, has Ford gotten this right? And is this now the three-row midsize SUV that you would buy? So let's dig in. Front end of the newly redesigned 25 Explorer. Again, the Star White metallic looking good, gloss black on the front. We have an opened up grille. They opened it up, made it larger. We have updated headlight housings, turn signals, DRLs, fog lamps, all LED, functionality in the grille, top and bottom, the blue oval in the middle. As we come around to our wheel and tire setup. Now, these are upgraded wheels that are part of the ST line Street Pack. So what do we have? We have 21-inch machined aluminum alloy wheels in carbonized gray, Ford badge on the center cap. Now, these wheels are wrapped in Pirelli Scorpion Zero all-season tires, 275 on the width, a 45 series sidewall 21s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. You can also get this in rear-wheel drive if you want to save about $3,000. As we move out, again, the side profile looks like the Explorers of old, very similar design, just smoothed it out, sharpened it up a little bit. As we move in closer, we have the ST line call out on our front fender. Gloss black side view mirrors, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras. We have color match on the front and rear door handle. We have the left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we're going to go with a roof spoiler with our color matched roof. We're going to go flat black on the shark fin antenna and roof rails, and our twin panel moonroof. Taking a look at the rear of this new 25 Explorer, we do have a redesigned taillight housing, all LED. They come across and kind of meet at the Explorer script right in the middle of the tailgate. Now, we do have the roof spoiler coming up with the wiper down below in the glass. It would have been nice to see them tuck that up underneath the roof spoiler, but you let me know what you think. But it's looking good on the back. I like how it had the rear end framed with those LED taillights. I think that's a nice look. Then we're going to go gloss black down on the rear diffuser. We do have a tow hitch. We'll go over those numbers when we check out the engine. And then our exhaust is tucked up underneath the vehicle. We're under the hood of this Explorer ST line for 25. And what do we got for a power plant? We have Ford's 2.3-liter EcoBoost inline four-cylinder engine, mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, 300 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque. Now, this Explorer can tow up to 5,000 pounds, MPGs 20 in the city, 27 on the highway, 23 combined, and you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Now, if you need more power, the V6 is available, but only in the ST trim. So you got to go top trim to get the 3-liter EcoBoost with the 10-speed automatic. That's going to give you 400 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. So let me know how you would proceed. But we do have the strut power brace to stiffen up the front end. Let me know what you think. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, I'm liking the looks of this new redesign, but how much? Well, here we go. Base price for the 25 Explorer ST line 4x4 is $46,515. Now, this vehicle has about $6,200 in options on it, which we'll show you when we check out the window sticker. But once we add those in, and then a destination and delivery charge of $1,595 from Ford's Chicago assembly plant, we have a total MSRP from the factory of $54,335. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer, and we're going to give you a soft touch all the way across the top. Then we're going to have this black Active X material with the red cross stitch, which looks nice, some silver trim into your gray trim, 3 memory seat settings, so that's a nice touch, flat black on the switchgear, and power fold mirrors. And remember, we're in a one up from base trim. They have this baby loaded with stuff. As we come down further, really huge door pocket, which looks good. We do have the upgraded B&O sound system in here with 10 speakers. And we move into our footbox, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Carpeted floor mats are in the cargo area at this time. We do have a lovely aluminum door sill plate that says ST line to welcome you to the vehicle. And then we have full power seat for the driver and the front passenger. Then we're going to go black Active X with red cross stitch and a fabric insert in here. It would have been nice to see ST line embossed into the seats, kind of how they do it with the ST, but it's a sharp looking interior. And a nice little Easter egg on the side of the dash, in between the dash and the door, there's a little picture looking cute, and it says Explorer established 1991. That's kind of a cool little nugget. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver, except we don't have memory seat settings. Then up top, we're going to have soft touch. This, I'm going to call it dark gray fabric that's into your B&O speaker. So this actually is hiding a speaker, which I think is kind of cool. Then you have Explorer in brushed aluminum right along to break up the two different types of material, with the gray plastic into your heat and air vent. More of this Active X with the gray cross stitch, or excuse me, red cross stitch, which looks nice. And we have a nice large glove box. All right, the tech update for the 25 Explorer, here we go. We got Ford's 13.2-inch Sync 4 wireless CarPlay Android Auto. It's about time that they got this off of Sync 3. But we do have our maps, which look beautiful and clear. Look at the response, pinch to zoom. Just lovely. You got your home button over here, so you can bring up your maps. Now we can have our Sirius XM on, as well as our other radio stations. We can go in there, and we have it all set up. Right now we're on chill. And then you have your different programmables right down here, where you can set what your favorite stations are. So that's really, really well. You can Bluetooth your phone from up here. Down here, we do have our climate control settings with our 3-stage heated seats and heated steering wheel, and you got a heated seat for the front passenger as well, which by using this top button that says A right there, that's going to hook it in with your climate system. So now it'll automatically come on when the heat comes on, which is a nice touch. I think that looks good. We have dual climate right here where you can change that. We can go to our vehicle settings, and this is where we can set up how we want our seats to look. We do have ambient lighting in here. We'll hit that. There's our ambient lighting. Right now we're on a blue ambient lighting, but I think I'm going to go red. I got a sportier vehicle with this ST line. We'll go to red. You can adjust the brightness of it as well. So I like the fact that they're giving you ambient lighting in here. You can adjust your seats right here. And this is your active motion massage seat, and a 1-up from base ST line. I told you they got this thing loaded with stuff. Active motion massage, where you can ramp up your intensity. And this is going to give you, as you can see right here, your lumbar to mid-back action. Excellent. This is wild to have this in an ST line, but I'm loving how they have that done. We move that back. You can go to your hill descent control from up here, check your vehicle status, go to your general settings, where you can, again, set up your Bluetooth system, driver profiles, get your Wi-Fi hotspot going, and all that jazz in here. Set up your alerts that you want to see, and then we can go back to our home. And now, if we go to reverse, look at that. 360-degree view cameras, nice and large, beautifully clear, nice trajectory with your toe center line. And you can also change how you want your views to look by using this button right here, plus your trailer tow hitch view if you want to see a close-up on that. If you're hooking up a trailer, really, really well done. Or we can go back to our general view, and then we're all set. We can go back to park, and then we're back to the beginning. But I'm loving the fact that Ford's upgraded this, and to have the massage in here as well for both front passenger seats, I think is a really nice touch. Let me know what you guys think. Engine start stop, push button start. Let me correct myself. 2 heat and air vents. Down further, engine auto stop start on or off. Parking assist on or off. 4-way hazards, cameras, traction control off. That is our auto vehicle hold on off. Area for storage, wireless charging pad. Down further, we have a 12-volt USB-C, USB-A, and we can hide it if we want with this little door, and then we can open it up when we want to use it. So that's nice. And now we have the dial to go through this 10-speed automatic. We have an electric emergency brake. There's our drive mode, so we'll check out when we go through the dash. We're going to use flat black here instead of gloss black. Smart move. 2 cup holders. Ford key fob right here. Unlock, lock, remote start, pop the tailgate, panic button, Ford blue oval on the back. We have more area for storage, and everything is rubberized so things won't slide around. Nice soft armrest with the stitching. Open that up. Huge area for storage with 2 more USB-Cs. New Explorer steering wheel, leather wrap wheel with the perforation with the red cross stitch, the blue oval on the horn button. Then we have some brushed aluminum to dress it up. Flat bottom wheel to help you get in and out of the vehicle. But this is a big, spacious passenger cabin. No problem there. Now, on the left, flat black, we're going to go with our adaptive cruise. We're going to have our volume controls as well. And then on the right side, we're going to have the controls for the digital dash, as well as your telephone and voice commands. We don't have paddles, but we do have our adaptive high beams and turn signals on the left, front and rear wiper on the right, and the rear wiper is engaged by using this switch on the back of the shifter. And then as we come across to the left, we can pop the tailgate, we can adjust our headlights and fog lamps, brighten dim the dash, and we have an electric tilting and telescoping wheel in this ST line. Again, remember, we're 1 up from base. And now, this right here is our drowsy driver detection camera. And then we have our all digital dash. Now coming up to the drive mode action, what do we got going on here? I'm going to get all the way to the right. So we're going to start here on rough, uneven, mixed terrain. Then we can come into our 1 too far. It's very, 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 we've got our slippery. It's really quite sensitive. And then we go to normal. And then we can go to eco. There we go. Now I got the hang of it. And then we can go to sport. And then we can go to tow haul. So those are the drive modes. And for today's drive, since we got an ST line, I think we'll stay in sport. So that looks good. And then if we want to have additional information, we have our views that we can go through. So let's say I want to hit my view, and now I have this information, and now I can go up and see other information that I may want to see when I'm going down the road. So again, really simple and easy to use, and you can configure it however you would like. Overhead console, we have a spot for our shades right here. And now to get your LED dome lighting to come on and off and close the door, this button with a picture of the vehicle with the door open stays off. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. Twin panel roof operation, shade on the right side and the glass on the left. So we hit the button 1 touch and it's going to go back. And then you hit it again and it goes back a 2nd time. Typical Ford operation on the roof. And then once it's back, we can hit our glass. Wind buffeter comes up, glass goes back halfway and stops. And now we can close the glass. It won't go back over the top of your mid-row passengers. And then once that's closed, we can bring our shade back across to closed position. And it'll stop halfway. And then boom, another 1 touch and it'll close up all the way. There you go. Rear view mirror, standard framed rear view mirror, auto dim. And now our garage door programmables are on our sun visor. The sun visor has a vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in your mid-row captain's chairs of this ST line. We'll come back into the back, but first the door panel, same vibe, same use of materials. Looks good, nice consistency of design front to back. Plus the security shades on each back door, which is a nice touch for an ST line trim. Again, remember, 1 up from base. And we have the B&O speakers in here as well. Now I have the seat set for my driving position, so in we go. Nice flat roof, so it's easy to get in. Once we close the door, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". We have the ActiveX all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. Rear command center, we got it right here. Explorer, Then we have our controls for our rear heat and air with 2-stage heated seats for your captain's chairs, 2 USB-Cs, and a home power source, and 2 cup holders that fold out. So they got all the stuff here in this command center that you're possibly going to need. And again, heated mid-row captain's chairs and a 1-up from base ST line. And now, the captain's chairs, ActiveX with the fabric insert, nice and soft, really soft. And look at the armrest. This is the way you need to do a captain's chair armrest. This can fit a lumberjack's arm, it's so big, and it doesn't ratchet, so it's perfect. So really comfortable here in the mid-row of this Explorer. And if you don't want the captain's chairs, you can option in the ST line Explorer with the mid-row bench seat. Getting into row number 3, right on top of your mid-row captain's chair, there's a button. You pull it and you push the seat forward. Now you got some room to get in. And once we're in, whew, here we go. Oh, here we go. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders. Knees are a little bit high, but not bad. I got some heat and air vents back here and some lighting. And in the back, I do have a cup holder. And then I do have 2 USB-Cs over on the right side. If we move over to the left side, what do I have? Well, I don't have USB-Cs back here on the left. So I'm going to have to string my cord across my buddy's lap to plug into that one. Not the end of the world, but it might not be as convenient if they split it up. But I do have plenty of room for my knees behind this seat. So it's a good amount of space back here in row number 3. I think as a full-size adult, I could ride back here for a fairly long road trip and be pretty comfortable. Getting into the cargo area of the new 25 Explorer, you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash, or you can come to the back and under the R in Explorer, that's on the back, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. And now with all seats up, 16.3 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Explorer. Here are the carpeted floor mats right here. We do have some cubbies on either side for storage. And then underneath, we do have more storage. And then underneath here, there we go, we got a spare and a jack. So thank you, Ford, for the spare. Now we can put back on our thing, and then we're back to the beginning. Woo! All right, moving in further, we're going to have some lighting. We're going to have a 12 volt right here. You'll be able to drop row number 3 from back here as well. So now, to drop row number 3, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these headrests by pulling these straps and setting the headrests down. Then we can put them either down one or the other or both. So we'll hit the button and they'll both go down. It's a one-touch operation. And now with your third row down, you're looking at 46 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Explorer. So let me know if you're going to rock with that third row up or down. Now, what I don't see, which I've been harping on with the 24s, was there is no drop for the mid-row from the tailgate area of the Explorer. They didn't correct that. Would have been nice to see them do that. So you'll have to come around to each door and lift up this button and the seat will fold flat. You go around to the other door, you lift up the button, the lever, whatever you want to call it. And now, as we come to the back, with the mid-row and third row down, we're looking at 85.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Explorer ST line. And you can also power back up the third row if you would like by doing one or the other or both. Again, one touch operation on the way up. And then once they're back up and they move nice and quickly, you can just move your headrests back up. And now you're all set, but you'll have to manually put up the mid-row. All right, here's our window sticker on this 25 Explorer. Excuse the glare, but it is cloudy and there is some serious tint on the back windows of this 25 Explorer ST line. So we'll do our best. 25 Explorer ST line, Star White, Onyx ActiveX, standard equipment left to right. Options, here we all are, right? Star White paint, $795. Twin panel room moonroof, $1695. The premium package $27.40, and the ST line street pack $9.95. There's our pricing. Total vehicle MSRP, built by Ford in Chicago, Illinois. Fuel economy estimates. Crash test ratings. America's all-time best-selling SUV. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're on the road in this new 25 Explorer, and I've been really excited to get into one of these babies. Wasn't sure how long I'd have to wait, but it sounds good. Handles really well. Takes the turns really well. Down the road we go, piece of cake. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. Plenty of visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear window, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this Explorer ST line for safety. LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. So they really have this thing set up nicely. The seats, again, in typical Ford fashion, are very, very comfortable. Very comfortable. And now we're in sport mode, and I'm sure you can hear this noise. Now, that is active sound design that is coming in through the infotainment system speakers, but it still sounds good, and some people get all upset when automakers do that. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. You want to put in fake noise, feel free. Go ahead. That's fine with me. And you know what? This 2.3 liter EcoBoost, they've done some work on the engine and the transmission tuning on the Explorer 425. They had mentioned that they've made some adjustments to how power is delivered through this 2.3 liter EcoBoost, and they've made some adjustments on how the 10-speed automatic has been tuned and how it's interacting and how it's shifting. So they've done a real nice job tuning this in. The chassis, the handling feel really good, and the Explorer, in my view, has always been one of the better handling mid-size 3-row SUVs. Why? Because it's rear-wheel drive biased, and rear drive cars always handle better than front-wheel drive biased cars, and this is no different. Right down the road we go. Yeah, this feels good, but you know what? You're gonna have to let me know what you think. We're one up from base with 4-wheel drive instead of rear-wheel drive. We got 6,200, I think, in options on this thing. 54 grand, that's some money for an ST line, but you get a lot of options in here, a lot of niceties. All right, here we go again. Oh, now I got a camper in front of me. Oh well, here we go again. Three, two, one. Look at that. Handles it nicely. Really does. Well done. Now, turning radius. This is a really skinny road. The turning radius, I do not have that information, but we're going to give it an eyeball, and we'll see what it does. Nobody's coming. This is a skinny road. All right, we're going to be probably around 19.5 to 20 on this Explorer, but look how nice that backup camera looks now that I'm backing up. Beautiful. And now, whoa, spun the wheels a little bit. And down the road we go. Yeah, I mean, they really tuned this in really well compared to last year. I can't wait to get into full-blown ST to see how that baby handles if this one is this good. I mean, this is really good as far as your ride quality, as far as your handling. I mean, this is put together really well, and it handles like a dream. And this, I don't care if it's pumped in sound, sounds fantastic. All right, now we're going to wait till this traffic gets by us, and we're going to do another turning radius test. Give ourselves a better idea. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Ah, this has got some power, baby. Yeah. So you let me know what you would do here. 25 Explorer, tons of fun, a lot of options, a lot of niceties, good power out of this 2.3 liter EcoBoost. So you let me know what you would do. Would you go with this 25 Explorer ST line, or are you going to go somewhere else with a new 25 Explorer all the way to the ST, or maybe down in trims to save some money? Let me know what you think. But I do want to thank Ciocca Ford of Souderton for allowing the channel access to their very first 25 Explorer ST line for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.